This arrogant, snide old cat lady has been relentlessly posting on and trolling a Republican group on Facebook, even going so far as to post altered photos of Donald Trump with innocent children in an attempt to antagonize us MAGA in our own Facebook group. What this arrogant bully didn't think about was the fact that she posted these disgustingly altered photos using her real name, and what she should have thought about was the damage this could do to her business. Guys, I'd like to introduce you to Susan Gale. This is Republican Patriots, a supposed free speech Republican Facebook group. Yet whoever's moderating this group won't approve my posts. Pending administration approval, 78 posts. And as you guys know, I post patriotic, pro-American truth. Yet the group administrators refuse to allow my content to even be seen. So I'm perusing the feed and I see super troll Susan Gale. Oh yes, there's proof. This is a pic of Donald Trump on Epstein's plane with a child. This is the pic the DOJ deleted yesterday. Now they want to scrub this from the internet. Share this everywhere. It's his daughter. You sick fucking weirdos. And when the scumbag was called out on her obvious lie, she responded with, "This one is real though. Not AI, not photoshopped, taken from Epstein archives. There's a special place in hell." Liar. Another fake photo. Susan Gale, Brandon Wright, read the documents if you think all the photos are fake. I don't believe most of the photos are real either. Injustice, post them to rile you up. It's so easy. You don't know what's fake and what's real. And when anonymous participant 302 pointed out that the photos were clearly fake, Susan Gale responded with, "Fingers are fine as his sleeve. I think this was a fine job." So who is this super troll, pathological liar extraordinaire, Susan Gale? Let's do a little bit of investigation on this idiot. Oh, this is a small business owner at Silk Petals, New York, May 1st, 2009 to present. Owner and designer at Silk Petals, New York. Here is her Facebook page for her business. Silk Petals, New York. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Her comments are still open. So you guys go there right now and leave comments. Tell this woman that spreading misinformation on the internet isn't a nice thing to do. She's also on Yelp. Take a screenshot so you can remember to visit this later on. And make sure you leave some reviews. And this is Susan Gale's Instagram. Susan Petals. Take a screenshot of that. Huh, no shit. She left the comments open in here too. And what does Susan old girl like to do when she's not destroying her business by making blood enemies with half the country because she likes to post altered photos of President Trump in an effort to frame him for sexual assault? Photos that she knows are fake, which makes her laugh uproariously, and she then gloats about blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. So what does this woman do when she's not trying to troll us on Facebook with her fake photos and her laughter and her mockery? On a Republican Facebook group, Susan old girl is obsessively collecting pictures of cats and taking pictures of her own cat because she wants the world to know how much she loves cats. It's like, Jesus, lady, we know you like cats. We all get it. I think the world understands how much you love cats. What, Susan? Do you hate Donald Trump because he picked J.D. Vance, who denigrated your people? Crazy old cat ladies?
The cat lady. People say she's crazy just because she has a few dozen cats. But can anyone who loves animals that much really be crazy?
Yes, that's an unequivocal yes. They can definitely be that crazy. And don't get it twisted, cat lady. You are old. Despite your glamour shots and the cake of makeup you're wearing and the fact that you've had tens of thousands of dollars worth of work done, you are an old cat lady. with an emphasis on old. And you know how I can tell? Despite the work you've had done, the makeup, the editing of the photos, and the fact that these are the best photos of yourself that you could post, it's your gizzard. There is no amount of makeup or editing or work that could hide that gizzard. And when I responded, "You're a pathetic liar who posts fake pictures on Facebook," laugh out loud. "Some of the pictures are real? What? But you don't have them. Otherwise, you wouldn't post fake pictures. You leftists are weak, degenerate, cowardly, and you are liars. And you are proud of that." Laugh out loud. It is the weirdest thing. You're literally a worthless person who posts fake pictures on Facebook. And when you get called out on what are obviously fake pictures, you post more fake pictures in response to being called out. Couldn't make this up if I tried. And while I was hard at work editing and making this video, that arrogant and stupid cat lady actually responded with, "Brandon Wright, I didn't say they're real, although one is. It's interesting how easy it is to get a MAGA enraged to start with the accusations and slander. You sound just like your high commander. I am not a leftist, nor am I weak, and I'm certainly not a degenerate, nor cowardly. But please continue with your name calling if it helps you feel better about yourself. Bless your tiny little heart." Well, first of all, old cat lady, you dummy, slander means the action or crime of making a false spoken statement damaging to a person's reputation. Example, he's suing the TV network for slander. Verb, make false or damaging statements about someone. Example, they were accused of slandering the head of state. And where did I slander you, you idiot? You did post fake pictures on Facebook. You are a leftist. More on that in a second. You are a degenerate. And you know, I may have been wrong about the cowardly thing, and more on that as well in a second. You are a liar. You're literally a worthless human being, contributes nothing but fake pictures to Facebook. And then you posted fake pictures in response to being called out for posting fake pictures. And I'd have to say, I think it's pretty defamatory. I think it's slanderous to post fake pictures knowing that they are fake. And not just a man, the President of the United States, which ironically is actually included in the dictionary definition I provided a second ago. They were accused of slandering the head of state. And you are not a leftist? What? Sure, conservatives or right of center or even moderates have Rosie O'Donnell speak for them. Believe that critical race theory as taught to little innocent children is the truth. Actually donated some money, no matter how small that pathetic little donation was, to some ridiculous scam called Equal Justice Initiative. Your $15 probably went to fund one of their mansions, you fool. And saying it's not fear-mongering to accuse young, healthy people that wanted to just live their lives of murder for not following or wanting to resist your draconian COVID policies. Listen here, you old cat lady. You think you're the first leftist to try to deny being a leftist? Almost all of you leftists deny being leftists now. Because, cat lady, being a leftist is a dirty, dirty word. While people like me, I'm a far-right extremist. And I'm super proud of the fact. In fact, I shout it from the rooftops. I make it very clear on all my social media, and I have 11 of them, that I am a far-right fanatic who takes very good care of himself. And I routinely run 8 to 10 miles in the hottest of weather, throwing 3,000 to 6,000 punches. That's why I look like this. And you know what? I have to give credit where credit is due. You're right. You aren't a coward. I'll give you that much credit. You posted under your real name. Unlike some of your fellow trolls who relentlessly troll this Facebook group, who are absolute cowards, the very meaning of the word, as they post constantly from fake anonymous accounts. But you were foolhardy enough, and I gotta admit, you had the balls to do it. You actually posted from your real account, using your real name, and I actually respect you for that. You're not a sniveling coward like this guy. But considering that you have a business that you have to attend to, I consider it as probably pretty foolhardy. And you know what? I think any respect people would have had for you for posting under your real name goes out the window where they see what you've been doing, posting altered photos of Trump in some sick attempt to frame him for stuff he hasn't even done. Then laughing about it when you get caught and posting more fake photos and then laughing about how it's hard to tell the real from the fake. You thought it was a fine job. And I already know what your next snarky comment is going to be. Oh, you spent all this time making a video about little old me? Ha ha, I'm in your head that bad, huh? Well, lady, what you're not realizing is I am a content creator. How do you think I knew how to make this video so good and so fast? It's because I have 11 different platforms and I post videos every single day. You're famous. So yeah, anybody watching this, you can go to Susan Gale's business profile page on Facebook under Silk Petals, New York. And she doesn't have it on private, guys, so you can leave all the comments you want. She's also on Yelp, and that's where you can go and leave some reviews. And our little liberal progressive friend is on Instagram. Her comments are also open over there.